I think we just came out and just missed a lot of easy ones to start the game off. Kind of got in a funk because the other team was hot. We can't panic. I mean, we can't panic. We got to just be loose about it. I think, you know, we're just putting too much pressure where, you know, pressure doesn't need to be brought. You know, we just got to do what we do.
We came here at halftime, you know, it was like, okay, what happened in the first half. There's nothing we could do about it. So we just got to, you know, get back with a fighting spirit and fight. And I think we fought. So, you know, now it's done, you know. There's nothing to be, you know, ashamed of. You know, I think the guys played hard, you know, and like I said, you got to give those guys credit. Those guys on the other locker room, they played a great game.
You know, it was coach's call. You know, he thought he saw fatigued Roy, and you know, it was just a tough matchup for Roy. You know, Pero Antic, you know, is, you know, probably one of the toughest matchups for Roy because he spreads the floor and, you know, limits Roy from being, you know, the best rim protector in this league. You know, because he's out on the perimeter and have to scramble around. You know, so I just thought it was just a tough cover for Roy to start the game off, and you know, coach just seemed a little fatigued.
Coach has to make some tough decisions sometimes, and it was to get him some rest. You know, not expose him to a tough night. I felt like some of us, you know, could go through it and deal with it and handle it. There's no need to have, you know, 7'2", 300-pound dude out there chasing guys at the three-point line, and you know, especially when we're in a desperation game where we're having to scramble for basically the last 24 minutes of the game. You know, coach made the right choice, gave him a decision to let him stay off his feet, even though he didn't want to do it. You know, Roy didn't want to do it. Roy was upset with it. It's just something that coach made a decision about.
You know, obviously the starting five, it's probably the first time of the year where, you know, they really didn't have no juice, you know, and also you got to give credit to ATL. You know, the Hawks played great. You know, they played, you know, with a lot of energy. You know, they made every shot in the world, you know, so you got to give them credit. You know, so coach was just trying to find stuff.
This was a game where we just didn't have the, you know, our overall energy wasn't there, our team. You know, and I mean, you look at George Hill. Very rarely that George is one of the fastest, most just physically gifted players in the NBA. Paul is too, and Lance, and to have those guys, you know, just feel like they were a step slow. It just counts to our fatigue. But again, we'll get some rest. We got 3 games on the road, 1 at home here in these last 4. And we're going to try to regroup, you know, refocus our attention. You know, continue to encourage one another, and you know, we'll see what everybody's saying in about 3.5, 4 weeks.